small triangle here. When you right click on it, what you're going to see that you have the object selection tool, the quick selection tool, and you have the magic wand. So what you're going to do, you want to just have the quick selection. So the quick selection, you just put it on it like this. Now you see, when you see something like it means that you've not selected anything. So let's go to, we have layers, we have properties. So layers is here. You see there's a box here. It means that this image, it can't be edited. So the best thing that you have to do is that you have to right click, then you go to rasterize. So rasterize the image. It means that it's now okay for editing. So then we can finally select it. So you see, if I select the part that I want, okay, but I see it's not been able to select a wider part for me. So what I'll do is that, you see, we have some items here. This is the plus, means that I want to select that part, and the minus means I want to unselect, means I don't want to select that part again. But the size is very small. So what I have to do is that the size is here. I'll just go to the side, increase the size. So let's see, I'm now using 56, so let me increase it a little bit. So let's go again. So this is the size. Okay, so now you see the place that I've been able to, yes, select. So go like that. So because it is selecting a wider area, I see it has affected the whole part. But let's go to the minus, means I don't want to select again, so I just go to the minus. See, that place has been unselected. See, the same thing applies to this side, the same thing, see, and the same thing applies to this side, the same thing applies to this. So it has been unselected. So if I want to select, I'll just add. If I want to select, so see, finally everything has been selected. So what I want to do next is that after selection, I want to just get the selected parts though. I don't want to get everything. So what I'm going to do, I'll just right click and I go to layer via copy. So layer via copy means I'm just copying the selected part. So I just go to layer via copy. So you see the eyes that we have here, means that you want to see them. So if I turn this one off, means I'm not seeing that color again. I'm not seeing that image, that object or that shape again. But the one that's there's an eye, means that is the one that I'm seeing now. See, this one too, if I unfit, you see I'm not seeing it again. If I turn it on, I'm seeing it now. So you see, this is the actual image that we're having, and this is the one that we selected. So when you take this one off, you see after selection some parts were not selected. So these are the parts you see as white. So this is how you use the selection tool. Then we also have that same place, we have the object selection. The object selection select a wider area, so that one's going to do the thing by itself. So all I have to do is highlight. So when you highlight it, you're going to select the object. So it takes time to select the object that you are looking for. So normally with a regular shape, it will select it for you, everything for you. But some of the irregular shapes, it will select some parts and leave the other part for you. So you see, it has selected everything. You get it? So the same way, I can just layer via copy. So then I get the same thing, or I can just cut. So this time, let's try and copy this. So you see, because it's a regular shape, definitely is going to, you see, it will select almost everything. So yes, right. Now we have layer via cut. Layer via cut means that I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to see, we have, if you are copying some, you have copy and you have cut. So copy is for when you copy something. So you're not going to actually take everything off. There will be this so like duplicate of what you already have, but the cut, you are taking everything from there. So layer via cut means that I've taken the thing from the place and I've moved to a different place. So let's go to selection. Normally, if you want to know the next step or do anything else, go to selection, because that place won't affect anything that you do, because the rest, any move that you do is going to affect what you are doing. So with the move is just the movement, you get it. So you come to ellipse. You see now, if I off this, if I close this one, when I close this, the ellipse that we have initially has now become blank because we have cut what we have into the next layer. So that's the essence of the selection to how to copy the cuts. And so if you are dealing with objects, that's, so let's say you are dealing with human beings, so we'll come to that next time when we are trying to build a thumbnail for you to design. So for now, this is how the selection tool is being used. Okay.